Today's video is going to be a hot one, so stay tuned until the end and see what happens. Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Garrett the Bear, and I'm back to you guys again with a brand new video. Today's video I'm excited for it. As you can see, we got 4 different types of chips here, all of which are flaming hot or varieties of the hot thing. We've got hot chips, long story short. Got a cup of milk just in case. I don't think I'll need it, but just in case. Let me get a little... I don't think I'll need that, like I said. It's not the one chip challenge. Not gonna be that bad at all. Today's video, I just wanted to go through and try each and every one of these and kind of rank them from hottest to least hot and just see how they are, because I've wanted to do a video like this for a bit, haven't done it, so let's do it today. Before we get into the video, be sure you are subscribed to the channel so you do not miss a single upload from me. As well, leave a like on the video today. It really helps out the channel. So, without further ado, let's get right into these chips. So I think first, I want to try the Lay's because that's the one that threw me off the most. I haven't had Flamin' Hot Lay's because usually you don't have Flamin' Hot potato chips, but we'll see. The initial smell. Well, it smells pretty good actually. They don't really smell that hot, but you never can tell. So, first, we've got the Lay's Flamin' Hot, and it says they're even hotter now. So let's go ahead and try the Flamin' Hot Lay's. Yeah, those are kind of nice. I was not expecting them to taste that good, but it does leave a tickle. They are pretty toasty. I guarantee you they're not as hot as, say, these. I feel like these are gonna be the hottest, but I could be wrong. But I feel like that Flamin' Hot flavor you get in chips and like just things like that in general is always very similar. It's just dependent on how much of it there is and just what chip you eat it with. I'm gonna go for another one. This one's kind of dark, nice and seasoned. Not too shabby. They're pretty good. I like them as a chip, definitely. But I feel like on the spicy meter, they're not gonna be higher than like 2. Yo, those are pretty good. I'm not eating them. Let us cleanse the palate. Okay, next one is the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I've had these a lot. I ate these probably more than, actually I have 100%. I've never had those, I've never had those, I've never had those. So literally I've eaten these more than any of them. These look, visually, they look insanely intimidating because of, the color and stuff. They're not always too bad. It's just if you eat a bunch of them, you kind of your nose starts to get runny and stuff like that. That first bite wasn't as hot as these, which is weird. I think usually these are hotter, but I'm gonna be honest, these are not as hot as those, which is weird. I did not expect that initially. Yeah. Just barely. I feel like it's like a half of a point or whatever. These are just barely hotter. These got a little bit more sweet in them. They're a little sweeter, so it kind of like accentuates the hot. Wow. Off rip. That was not what I expected. That's good. So, least hot, most hot so far. I feel like the Doritos are definitely going to be the hottest of the two. We're going to do the Flamin' Hot Limon. Alright, yo. What do these look like? So these look like the Cheetos, that kind of color. They definitely, I bet they'll taste like it. I bet they'll be a little sweeter though because I got that lemon in it. These look intimidating. Very, very intimidating. So let's take a bite. Take a look. It looks kind of nice. Take a bite. Oh, I dropped it. No. The lemon adds a nice little flavor. I'm a fan of the flavor, although I don't think I'll say they're that terribly hot. They're not like explosively hot, you know what I'm saying? Huh. I'm surprised. They're sweeter, which I think is the intent. They're definitely sweeter than these, but they're not, I don't know. That's weird. But are they hotter than these though? That's the question. See, I don't know. I really just think these are hotter. I don't know. That's really weird, dude. I did not expect these to be that hot at all. Let me grab another one of these. Also, the thing is, eating all these like in succession really just kind of messes up my palate, even though I've washed it down. They've all been relatively similar, which makes sense considering they're both the Flamin' Hot. So it's probably almost identical seasoning. So these may be the deal breaker here. So I'm gonna say for now, for right now, we're gonna do this. Least hot, next, and next. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go through at the end after I've kind of like washed out, cleansed the palate in depth. But the final chip is these Doritos. Dynamita, whatever the heck. They're the same. Oh, these are lemon and these are chile lemon. So like, I guess they're a little different. I'm not entirely sure. The smell is different and the color, they're dark. I don't know if you can see that, but they are very dark. So, let's just grab in here and try one of these bad boys. I don't know what to think about it. This is sweet heat. I think these, well, it comes in later. It does come in later. These two are close. Holy crap. Choking on dust.
A few moments later.
So I think what I'm gonna do is take a few minutes and like get all this taste out of my mouth and then hit them again and reassess, and then we'll see officially which one is the hottest. But I think right now what I'm sitting at is this order here. But again, I could be wrong, so we'll come back in a minute and we'll reassess and we'll see how they all go.
One eternity later.
Alright, I have returned. It's been
one eternity.
and I'm feeling fairly normal. My mouth is kind of reduced heat. So as of right now where we stand, this is the order from least to most hot. These really throw me off because they're potato chips and the rest are not. So now going back, they're not even that terribly hot. But these, they're not that hot at the beginning, but then they come and get you afterwards, which is part of what makes something really, really hot, to me at least. And part of it is, these two have the sweet element, and these do not. But this one is more sweet than this one. This one, I'm disappointed. I thought this was more hot. This is one where you just can't eat, you need a whole bag or else you'll run everywhere. So these just aren't as hot as the other. I really thought they were gonna be in contention, but they're not. Let me hit these again. And these are so sweet. It's hard to catch the heat. But also with the Lay's, if you don't get one with a bunch of seasoning on it, it's not as near as hot. I might have to reevaluate my entire decision here. I think what I'm gonna go is I'm gonna switch these two. Because looking at it again, these are not nearly as hot or consistently hot as these. Whereas these have the same exact flavor content, every single chip. These would be a really good casual eating chip. If you like a hot flavor but not stupid hot, these would be really good for casual eating. However, I do think at their hottest, these are still hotter than these. Because I feel like the Cheeto in itself kind of doesn't make things as hot usually. These are pretty much set in stone at this point. It's the difference between these two that I'm really working for and trying to figure out. And the thing about these that are different than, let's say, any of these is you're getting just about the same amount of seasoning on every single chip. So the consistency of the heat is definitely there. All right, let's get a really, really solid one of these and a really solid one of these and just compare them bite for bite. We have a pretty densely seasoned chip and a pretty densely seasoned Taki. Smell? This one definitely smells hotter. And now the taste. That is definitely not as sweet as these. These are much sweeter. Alright. That's the conclusion I thought I was going to come to. So I think my final ranking is going to be this. We have the Flamin Hot Cheetos, the fourth most spicy. The Flamin Hot Lay's, third. The Doritos Chile Limon Taki thingies at the second hottest. And the Flamin Hot Limon Doritos are the first most hot. But I think overall, as far as spice goes, I made the right decision. If you've had any of these, let me know in the comment section what you would rank them. If you want to see me do more different chips, let me know in the comments as well. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. And if you did, be sure to smash the like button like I said. Let's try and get 15 likes on this video. Subscribe if you're watching and have not subscribed yet and are new to the channel. I would really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 600 subscribers as soon as we can. I'm not just going to sit here and eat chips the rest of the night. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This has been Gary the Bear, and I will see you guys again next time. If you're at this point in the video, you're a legend. This is some of that extra behind the scenes business, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't joking in the video when I said this. I could literally just sit here and eat chips the rest of the night. Like, after a certain point, all these just taste the same. I will say definitely, after eating a bunch of these, it catches up, and it gets really hot. But it's because I sat here and ate like 100 of them. Ah! Better quit before I throw up.